stock, made to order.
I'm not gonna lie, I made a lot of mistakes making this video, so I lost some footage. And if you have any questions, if you feel that I missed anything, please let me know down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer those questions. And I kept messing up the name of the Bogu, so I'm gonna let Andy say it for me. And if you want to help the channel, please make sure to hit the like button. Okay, let's go back to the video.
An update on the Myrmidon set, a review on
Vanguard Sentinel,
and a little bit of a comparison between stock Bogu and made to order from the same company, Kendo Star. I already made a couple of videos on the Myrmidon set. I don't want to go too much into detail. I just want to refresh that this is a very protective Bogu. It gets this done by the type of stitching that is done and getting a little bit of extra padding on the set in general. But overall, everything's fairly the same from what I have mentioned in the previous videos on the Myrmidon set. When it comes to the color and the overall look of it, I do like the way that the set shapes. The color, if you compare it to the new set, you're gonna see that it's different. It has faded slightly, but it's faded uniformly, so that's good. The only problem that I had with this set so far is that the stitching of the palm right here, it kind of started coming off. I think the reason for that was because the cote was a little bit tight on the edges at the beginning, and maybe I didn't take the time to stretch it out, and I did put it through a lot of hard practices. It was a very easy repair. If you have any other reasons why you think that happened or a way to prevent it, let me know down in the comments. Putting the Myrmidon set behind, I want to talk about
Vanguard Sentinel.
If you want a Bogu that's purely focused on shiai, you want something that is light. For seminars or testing, you want something that looks better than just a very stripped out Bogu. And for regular practice, you definitely want something that's gonna give you good protection. When I first contacted Andy about
Vanguard Sentinel,
I wanted to have something that could be used for regular practice and also that I can bring into shiai. Something that you could feel comfortable taking to any occasion. This is a very good option for that. First, because you can customize a lot of the details. The set is very flexible, and comparing it to the Myrmidon set, it's a little bit lighter. They're not quite different. It's just a little bit lighter, and I do feel it has a little bit of better mobility. The leather on this cotes are white deer skin leather. I really enjoy the grip that you get with this, and for some reason this leather feels a little bit better than the one that came on the Myrmidon set. I don't know the reason for that, but it does feel much better.
Vanguard Sentinel,
Has a little bit of a wider stitching. Even though it doesn't have extra padding, it does provide a good amount of protection. That said, although it's not the lightest because it's not really focused specifically for competition, and it's something that definitely felt comfortable from day one to take to a shiai. Overall, this set has a very good feel to it. Like the Myrmidon set, is very easy to shape. When you compare this man with the Myrmidon set, the only difference is going to be the stitching. And as a matter of fact, a lot of the materials used on the Myrmidon set, I believe, are used in this set as well. Like the fabric used inside of the cote and the man to help it dry off and not get smell. The same type of filling inside of the cote, which I believe is synthetic material that prevents bacteria to grow. A lot of these features are exactly the same. The tare has a little bit more of a simple design. It doesn't have the leather reinforcement at the top. It makes it a little bit lighter, so it makes it a little bit more comfortable to wear than the Myrmidon set. Now, I do have a little bit of an extra bonus feature on it, and it's that I asked Andy to make me a bamboo doll with like suede leather on the top, which I don't know about you. Let me know what you think down in the comments, but I think that this looks great. It might not look the best in the long run, but I just think it looks cool. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Obviously, getting a made-to-order set, it's a great option because everything will fit perfectly. For me, this set from day one felt good. I was able to take it to shiai. I did have one problem with this set, as when I first got it, this part right here was bent in like this. During the shiai, it kind of didn't quite fit, and the men kept coming off. It kind of came off, I think, like 2 or 3 times during one fight, but I will say that it fixed itself as I wore the set. Maybe it was just because how the Bogu was packed. Maybe the cote, I think the cotes came inside of the men. Maybe they pushed down this section right here, and it kind of just kept that fold until I was able to mold it with my face. I know that this might not be all the questions you might have with this Bogu. If you have a specific question, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and please make sure you to share this with someone you want their channel to improve.